Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Ja, the Same Difference podcast, back again with another one, and we have another of your favorite chefs from the VI right here for you. He's backstage right now, and he's eager to go into it. I just learned some stuff talking to him backstage about what how the favorite chef actually goes. I'm gonna be honest. I don't really watch cooking shows like that there, but when I saw it had VI contestants, we went full steam behind them. He told me some interesting things, and we're gonna try and get that information to you. But first, I'm gonna let you know who we have backstage waiting. Right. So right now we have Chef Rahss Oates. He was originally born in Jamaica. He left at the age of 6, migrated to St. Croix USVI, boop, boop, right back home with us. He's been professionally cooking since the 9th grade. He got his start at an Italian restaurant, y'all might know it, in St. Croix called Dimitri's. He's helped open several chain restaurants like Macaroni Grill, Olive Garden, etc. He's worked in various hotel chains, country clubs, and even as a line cook. So cooking obviously is his passion, right? His other passion is something we're gonna get into, but cooking is really his. I can't say first love because I might get a Mrs. Vex too. But cooking is definitely in his heart. He has a regular 9 to 5, but that's not why we're here, is it? We're here to talk a little bit about the favorite chef. You may not have heard of it. I didn't until recently, as I said. But him and his crew was actually a part of the quarterfinals, and we're gonna go a little bit into that also. But you know how we do it, man. We don't get into all that. I'm gonna let him explain himself, and we gonna have a good time, good conversation. And I want to thank everybody for coming. If you're seeing this right now, go ahead and share it. And if you like the content, don't forget to follow, subscribe. But we're gonna be right back right after these messages. You, yeah.
Thank you.
Well, great on.
Yeah,
Hey, welcome to the big
man.
show.
Yeah.
So there's our big chef, man. So Russ,
Yeah.
I gave you a little intro, let the people come to understand who he is. What do you want to tell them? Tell them why you're on the show and what's going on.
Well, I've been competing in this favorite chef, and I've been trying to collect some votes just to make it to number one and favorite chef, but eventually we get caught last night because we went to 12th place. We were supposed to be in first place in order to advance to the other side, but eventually, man, is all about donations. The more donations you get, is the further you could go in the game, obviously, So eventually I end up shot, didn't put in enough donation, in not enough votes, and then, get cut. That's about it.
So you've been cooking for a long time. Sorry to hear that you got cut. We were rooting
And
for all our VI people.
man, it's a long story about that the two, so.
I mean, you know how much we could go into without this show getting cut, but apparently a lot goes on in the background. But if you've been following any of the favorite chefs, or you've been following this show, you've seen he is not the first favorite chef contestant to be on here. We also had Chef Hanley on here some weeks ago. Wonderful lady, great chef. They love her in Orlando. Also VI to the bone, right? So I noticed something strange about the show. I noticed I had never seen the show. I never heard about the show, but I guess the person who, whatever her name is at the top, is very popular. But I had noticed like there were no, there was no, hey, this person cooks this. They weren't showing any dishes for it to be a cooking thing. I didn't see one plate of food. What is up with that, sir?
It was all about votes. That's all it was. Carla Hall. I don't know. The competition, it was a social media thing. You know what I'm saying? It's just for basically just, I don't know what this lady was trying to do, but she just didn't let me cook. She didn't let me show none of my talent. Nothing like that though, but I appreciate the exposure, you know. But the game was all about donations and who could provide the most donations, who could provide the most money or whatever. But the show, you never heard of it. You check what I'm saying? But I never hear of it myself either. It's social media, I catch it on.
How'd you get into it? Like, what did you have to do, and like, how'd you even become a part of the
Yeah, the
show?
technology right now, it just says sign up. And you just sign up. I do it like what? Take like 2 months to get a response. And your boy was so freaking excited that he gets selected and everything. Happy. Glad I gonna cook, glad I gonna expose myself and things like that. But come to see it is just all about votes and donations. So
That is disappointing.
yeah,
I've
man. But
noticed. Go ahead.
I still looking forward though. I still looking forward though. Ain't really
Of
changed
course.
much, but just give me a little bit more exposure. You know, people really didn't get to find out how I really cook. How my taste is, how my flavors and everything. Cooperate and just they just miss out on all of that there. But I still appreciate everything, all the exposure they give me. Carla Hall, big up to she and all of that. So
That's what's
she's an
up.
up and coming. She's an up and coming star too. So got to give she credit.
Well, let's go into the cooking. So we obviously we can't show you how the food tastes today, but we
No,
gonna get into the food. You've been doing this since you were in the ninth grade professionally. And where'd you get your start, sir?
I think it's professionally ninth grade. You check what I'm saying, Ka? It
Okay.
was, it was just a restaurant. Your boy was a freaking dishwasher. You
Mm,
bet so, and that's when they moved me up and all of that thing. So when I really start to cook was when I moved here to Florida, and I start to work in these little freaking hole in the wall restaurant and stuff like that there. And then I move up into Olive Garden and stuff like that there. So that's when I start to really understand the cooking and stuff like that there. Because I there in the kitchen all the time. That was just my main income right there. Always in the kitchen. If I lose a job, I gonna jump over to our next restaurant. I gonna clean an application. Back then time, right? You could write the application and get a job right down the spot. Now you gotta be on the internet to do all of that there and do all kind of thing. But yeah, that's how I used to do back in the day, man. I used to freaking open restaurant, do all kind of thing for people, Bali hops. You check what I'm saying? So
so you've been everything from a dishwasher to a line cook to, like, all over the restaurant industry, and you have your own Rahss Pottz. What do you ever miss any of those other positions?
no, no, to me, no, no, I miss none of them. None.
What so what's your favorite position? Pause. What is your favorite what's your favorite let's say job in the cooking industry outside of being an owner operator?
Well, the grill.
Grilling. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, the grill. When I then in the restaurant, because I know my meat temp. I don't eat no meat. I don't cook it. You check right there.
Mm.
I don't eat fish and thing like that. There. So whoever out there wanted to know if I was a rasta and cooking all kind of meat, yeah, I don't cook all the meat, everything for everybody who loves to eat. But I don't eat the meat. I don't just eat fish alone, fish and veggie. You check. But yeah, I know my meat temperature. Them you check with medium rare, Pittsburgh, however you want it. So that's why I don't jump for the big dog because the grill is the big dog in the restaurant. You
Okay,
check.
talk to.
So so if I go to the dishwasher now, I mean I could kill that day. You check. I sit down and do that day all day. But they ain't gonna give you too much change for that day. But the grill is the big dog.
What's your actual specialty? Like, I was asking some of your fans what's what they like from you, and I kept getting seafood. I
Yeah,
got Caribbean ginger
my
shrimp,
favorite dish,
kingfish, the salmon with cream sauce.
the calypso shrimp. Everybody love my calypso shrimp and my ginger saffron
Mm,
and the
that's
kingfish too. You see what he said? Is a man is a whole bunch of things. I don't. Hey, they ain't even get my conch yet, you know.
oh, you got a special move for them.
What? I got I got deep freeze right there. I just need to set it up. I just need to set it up, King man. Just trust me. Yeah.
They
Everybody, my
come in.
can everything, but mostly where they the request is that great that calypso shrimp. You check because it's real quick. You could shish kebab it, it's finger, so with the sauce and everything, so it's real quick to put together and fast. It's like a
So
real quick snack.
you don't eat meat. What do you have to say to people who gonna be like, how you can't even taste your food? How you know it good?
Well, if you don't eat meat, man, every time I
But she
cook,
don't taste it for you.
she don't taste it for me. She's my filter. Yeah. You check so, and then my son will eat meat too, so he'll be tasting it too. You check so, them days the one who will tell me if it tastes bad, if it, them days the one real with me. So that's how I don't find
Okay.
out. But most of the
That
time at
that
the beginning, it'll taste good.
so you let them taste the food before you tweak your recipe or whatever, then you use
Yeah,
exactly that recipe
yeah,
in
yeah,
it. Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. You check what I say? Because if I go cook up a Bronx stew chicken for you, I already don't know how to cook the Bronx stew chicken already. You check what I'm saying? So it's all about me controlling the seasoning and everything and how you prepare it and everything. And then, because I don't see the taste in my head.
You seeing the taste in your head. I
Yeah,
like that.
that's how I know.
I like it. That's dope. I like that.
Yeah. You check so
No,
so so that's how I don't basically, cook the meat them and stuff like that there. But when it comes to the fish them now, so I don't always taste that there. When it comes to the me too much, I still learning at the ITAL. You check, I still learning at the ITAL. I know the ITAL, but it got a whole bunch of different style of ITAL and thing like that there.
so okay, explain that there because it is what is ITAL? Let's start there.
ITAL is no fish, no milk, no cheese, straight with bobo. You check what he's saying? Everything natural, everything natural. Yam, everything natural.
If it's already so close to its original source, what makes ITAL so hard to make then? What are you trying to tweak?
It's how it's how because most people your mind thinking about meat all the time. If you're a meat eater, if you're
I am.
if you eat meat all the time and you always okay, well, my plate got to have a piece of meat on it, or you know what I'm saying? So if you
Mhm.
if you if you I don't know. It's just how you put it together. It is a mind thinking, man. You get what I'm saying? So if
Okay.
eating meat, you always got to always have meat on your plate, but it's a different style to cook ital. Some of them will do it in the clay pot. Some people will put yam. Some people will coconut milk. Some people will do all kind of different natural thing, my boy. You check what I'm saying? I could put something together because I like to cook. You see what I'm saying? So is the ital is a very different level
Mhm.
right there. It's a different level. I still trying to find it because when I go in the hills and I don't see them man cook up stuff and I taste it and the man is all natural,
Mm.
no salt, king man, no egg, no cheese, no nothing. And that fuck is banging.
And you used to using all them things that is not in there. So okay,
Yeah, you
I
see
think
what
I
I'm
get you.
saying? So
Okay. Okay.
it's the ingredients, my boy.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
No, you gotta be bad on the grill for real because one of your supporters said that she didn't even like liver and liver, yeah, liver, yeah. I listen, I can't do it. But even she said your liver and onions was amazing because you had suggested it to her because her iron was low.
Yeah. Cause she just had a baby.
That's what's up. So you
Yeah, she
gotta
just
be
had a
good.
baby. Huh?
So you gotta be good. If you could make liver and onions good,
Man, as a Jamaican.
hey, say that low. Say
Jamaicans
that
will eat
low.
liver.
This a VI show. This, you get a VI flag behind you. We ain't doing that there tonight. Now
Hey,
the
but
cooking
I got
thing.
the
Go
Jamaican
ahead.
in me though. Mm.
Okay. You're giving them a lot of props, but that's cool. It's cool. Where are you headquartered? Where is Rahss Pottz Catering stationed?
Out of my house right now. And sometimes that'll do, I know VI to the bone. Sometimes she'll get her pop up. I'll do my thing by she sometime. So,
Okay.
but for the most part of it, I'll be cooking out of my house, man, doing a little catering here. So I don't be cooking like plates and stuff. I ain't set up for people to come and get the plates and stuff like that because I
Okay.
got people like who got like little parties and stuff like that there for like 10, 15 people and they'll cook like little, you know, um, wings and stuff like that there. So it's wherever they ask. Some of them that ask for pulled pork, they'll be country. Some of them will be country and they just want me to cook it they style, but they want a Caribbean person to cook it with their flavor.
Okay.
You
Okay.
get what I'm saying? So they will ask for pulled pork, coleslaw, they want bread, they want wings and stuff like that there. And I make a little batch for like 15, 20 people.
You
So
have a favorite of your customers, the Calypso shrimp. What's your favorite dish to make?
my favorite dish to make. Well, my goodness, is that salmon.
The salmon with the cream sauce.
Yeah, that's salmon. That's
I
salmon right there.
I write the long these thing for
Yeah,
when I want to
yeah,
play
yeah,
teacher.
yeah. Come on. Bring it on. Yeah,
I hear it salmon with cream sauce and
yeah,
Calypso shrimp. All right,
yeah.
write these things down. Keep
Make sure you write down the count too. I
the
love,
can.
hey, that butter
Go
sauce,
ahead.
man. That VI butter sauce. Yeah. Big up to
But
that butter
everybody
sauce.
to do kankin butter sauce. What makes yours different?
Growing up, I get in a soup, in a
Mm,
pumpkin soup, a yellow pumpkin soup.
pumpkin. Okay. Wait, pumpkin soup with kank?
Yeah. With
Actually
green
sound delicious.
banana. You got
Mm-hmm.
dumpling. You got Christiana. You got yellow yam, white yam, and you put all of that there and you boil it in a pot and it's a soup. But the thing is though, the secret is you got to get it conk soft before you start the soup. So you put in a pressure cooker, soften it up, and then you start your soup. So that's how I used to get eating it in growing up at a younger age.
When did you
No,
realize that you actually like to cook?
from the time I been growing up in Jamaica, 'cause when we used to cook, right? It was the kitchen was outside, everything was outside, everything was
Mm,
separated. You check what I say? So cooking, everybody had to take the different turns and everything to make dinner because nobody really wanted to be outside like that there. So I was just always in the kitchen, you know. So they had no
for
pot, they had no like salad pot. We had to build our fire. Yeah, it was an outhouse. It was like not like an outhouse, but it was just a different building where you cooking.
mhm.
Yeah,
What so Rahss Pottz Catering, where did that come from?
Well, as a Ras and the parts them,
You
the
get
parts
pots?
them, and the parts go. The parts just come in to just come just like that because I like to cook. It just the parts gonna come with the Ras.
I seen in one of your pictures there's a picture of three of you. right, on your page.
Yeah.
Is it just you? Is it you and like your chefs? Like who makes it up?
Well, the one partner without the hat, he named Otis also. He's one that always been with me from day one. He's one of my day
Hmm.
one. You check anytime Otis, yeah. Partner, anytime I set up my tent and I tell you what your Otis about to, cook up and do whatever I need to do, he always there. So I could depend on he, and the other dude on my side now is my brother, my little brother from New York. Yeah,
The
he
one
come
with the
down.
hat.
Yeah, he come down. He come
Okay.
down. He claiming he's my spokesperson, so he's my spokesperson for our spots. So he could probably come on the show one day and you could meet him. But he come down
Right.
from New York from New York just to help me out that day there.
That's good.
So
That's what's
I
up.
appreciate that. So that was my brother and that was my day one boy, Otis. I name Otis and he named Otis too.
So that's where
H2O.
the Rahss oats come from. Okay.
Yeah, come my name Otis. Yeah, Oats. Yeah.
All right. I was wondering about that there, like Chef Rahss oats. All right. All right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Everything has to
Now,
fall in alignment.
what are you wanting to see happen next for your business? Like you did this competition, you seen what it was. What would you like to do or go with Pottz Catering?
Well, right now I have somebody that I talking to, a doctor that run the hospital in Point Siena. So he that's a deal I trying to get filed through right now. For me to cook for the hospital when they got events and stuff like that. So I could cater for the whole hospital. 'Cause you got different departments and stuff like that there, and they throw different events for the higher ups and stuff like that there. So that's one thing that I got emotion in the pipeline right now to happen for me right now. So hopefully that they come true. So hopefully next time I talk to you, I then contract for the hospital in Poinciana.
Yeah, we calling that. That'll happen. You gonna
Yeah,
manifest that for sure.
yeah, yeah,
Doing all these things, right? You're cooking,
yeah,
you're
yeah.
competing, you also have a 9 to 5 that I've never heard of or thought was real. You want to tell the people what your regular job for 20 years now is.
As a cryogenic technician,
Say that again.
a cryogenic technician.
I hear that there. You see how in Star Wars partner been freeze up in the thing? They about freeze on Solo. They about try to make you young again. Hey, explain to the people who, like me, do not know what the hell a cryogenic technician does. Can you explain it to us?
If you ever go to a hospital and you see people leaving with those little tanks with compressed air, oxygen, or whatever, nitrogen, then that's me putting the gas inside of those tank pressurized. They come in different sizes, they come in liquid, they come in gas form, they come, 6,000 psi, 3,000 psi. It's a meticulous job. Most of the time when I sit down here, people think as a scientist, because if you went to school and you know the periodic table and you look on the periodic table, then there's all of the different elements I working with. So people don't think as a friggin' scientist, but I's not. I just been on it for 20 years. I started as a friggin' temp on the friggin' thing and I just end up 20 years after this, yeah. So um if you ever see them sending rockets out of space and everything like that there, and the hydrogen and the liquid oxygen that they putting together, that's what putting the rocket up in the air. That's part of my company that's helping that happen. You check. So that's what cryogenic technician do. Also, if if you ever watch sports or whatever, and you ever catch it on halftime where they putting the players them in the locker room, you got chamber, a nitrogen chamber where they put the players them in for like 2 minutes, cold nitrogen. Yeah, we put that there together for the NBA, the NFL, all of the sports team, college, and all of them thing like that there. So they could go in there, sit in there for 2 minutes, and be able to go back on the field within minutes before the next halftime. So if yeah,
Mm,
that's is a whole bunch of thing too, because even with the ship thing to St. Croix, with the ship thing, if you check it out, we got Lindy in St. Croix that do the gas, so they're
mm.
all over, man. They're all over, so yeah.
And
Even even
it's
if
funny
you
because
even
I never heard about that, right? But
yeah,
your job touches so many different things.
yeah.
Like he said,
NASCAR, NASCAR, the nitrous, we don't pump the sulfur in the nitrous,
mm,
put it in the car when you that's what happened when you put the nitrous in the car and you open it in the car and you smell the sulfur. The sulfur is to cover up the nitrous, because the nitrous will put you to sleep.
so how dangerous is this job on a scale of 1 to 10? Because it sounds dangerous.
Right there, right now, I could probably, if anything was to get catastrophic, it probably blow up like 5 blocks if them thing
Yeah.
blow up.
But 20 years of experience, you got us, right? You good.
Yeah.
How does one become a cryogenic technician?
Oh, me, me son. Determination and gain your first and
Wait,
gain your first and gain your first youth at a young age,
you
and
gotta
they
get a
know
good
what to
job.
do. Yeah,
Mm. But
so
that
so
doesn't
that
sound
that
like luck, though.
huh?
That doesn't sound like luck. It sounds like you didn't just luck your way into this position. Because
No,
this one of
man.
those magical black jobs that Trump was talking about,
What is a black job?
the cryogenic technician. That's one of those wonderful black jobs. That's what's going on. Because I don't remember seeing this on Indeed. This in there on LinkedIn from what I see. So don't hold the information, man. Tell us what's going on.
Me, if this one of the black jobs, them I just know it's my job. This way to do. So yeah, man. But yeah, man, I can't explain you how to be a cryogenic technician, man. It's just, I always had that wit to always learn. I never was one of them to always sit down. You know,
Mm,
it's just, I always when I first started the job, right? I went in like every time they ask me, you know how to do this? Yeah, man, I need all the time I watching them and I mimicking them. Every time they do it, I watch them, and when they do it right, and they ask me if I know how to do it, I like, yeah, man. And man put me on that there, and I like flip that thing. I was like, yeah, man, you good, and stuff. And then man just keep moving me up. So it's me just watching them and doing the same shit that they do. Yeah.
hey, I hope your job don't see this. I hope they watching this. Wait, this man scam me out this job, man. Hey, we appreciate
Yeah,
your honesty, though. We
yeah.
appreciate your honesty.
Do the same thing you do, and you just take over. But cryogenics, man, ain't a hard thing to learn if you got the determination. So
Okay. You've been cooking for longer than you've been doing that job, even though that job is 2 decades. Which one, if you had to choose, which one would you
cooking,
go with
cooking,
solely?
cooking, 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 cooking.
Okay.
I
That's
gonna
what you're
leave the
talking
other-
about.
I gonna leave the other man, and I gonna be the man.
So if you get this contract, is that just one step closer, or this is the one where it's like, yeah, I good.
No, this ain't gonna be the one. This one got to prove lucrative first.
Okay, I got you.
This one, even if it drop through, and it depend, plus everything is depending on the contract. Everything is depending on the contract. You check what I'm saying? Because if once the contract down the table, sit down and everybody go over it and boom bam boom, yeah, nay, no, nay, then we can move on. So that's all I waiting on.
That's what's up. Yeah,
Yeah,
we rooting for you to get this contract.
yeah,
One step closer to the goal. That's amazing.
yeah. So
How
I
can
can't
you
just
tell
leave
us how?
something and just
Go ahead, sir.
shoot myself in the foot. I want to shoot myself in the foot. I got to keep something flowing.
Of course. And I'm sure you know how to do that. You've been doing it long enough.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you want to tell the people how can they reach you? How can they book? Or, if they want to get some catered food or whatever, how can they reach out to you?
They could reach out to me on Instagram, Rahss Catering. You could reach out to me on Facebook. I did on Threads. Every social media. I did on TikTok. You could reach out to me. If you want something, cook up wherever. If you don't eat meat, if you don't eat barbecue, wherever, your boy could put it together for you. You'd be amazed. Just like what my shot said, it's a bombshell in your mouth. You check what I'm saying? So everything, so everything, everything is everything. So
What would you like to say about your experience with the Favorite Chef show?
I was honored to be selected, but it wasn't really, I wouldn't say it was a physical experience. It was more mentally for me. It was basically that, because it was just basically donations, and whoever could stay on top with the most donations, then I guess you move forward and advance, But I appreciate the exposure that they gave me, because I wouldn't be talking to you right now. So, so I appreciate all the exposure, so.
That's what's up. And what's your final words, sir? Words of wisdom, words of encouragement. Anybody that want to start a catering business, what would you?
You free?
Did you hear what? Did you hear it?
No, I hear you.
Okay, I was asking, what is your final words for the audience? Like, what would you like to leave them with? Some words of wisdom, some encouragement. What if they want to start their own catering business?
It's hard. It's hard. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's hard. It's hard. But as long as you know it's hard, you know it's gonna be easy. You check what I'm saying? Just keep one foot in the front, the other man. Just I don't know how to explain to people, because I got a drive, I got a motivation, I got a determination. You check what I'm saying? So if you eventually go, build yourself to get up in the morning, and the vision that you have in your head, if you could actually bring it to in front of you, then a little bit closer, then you right there, so just keep pushing, don't stop, and one day you're gonna see success.
And we do wish you the greatest success. You're doing big things, and it's only gonna get bigger. So, thank you for coming on. It's been an
Same
honor to
difference.
have you. It's been a pleasure. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
remember the
Hey,
name.
huh?
Remember the name.
Yeah,
Tell
the
them
name
remember the
again.
name.
Hey, I
Yeah.
ain't even get your name, King.
Oh, yeah. Ja. Same difference. JAH. Ja.
Same difference, just same difference. Okay, you gonna give me the real name.
Yeah. No, I tell you, it's Ja, man.
Ja,
Jamali. Ja. First same
Ja.
difference. You didn't believe it?
Okay. I catch that one.
Yeah, yeah. Otis, Chef Ross Oates, and the other Oates
Yeah,
from
yeah,
Ross
yeah,
Oates Catering. He need to come through. Tell the man come through, and we could talk too, man. This is
yeah,
an open
yeah,
forum.
yeah. I gonna definitely tell you come true, man.
All right. Hey, it's
So,
been a dope conversation. I appreciate you. We're gonna have to see you again. Good luck on that contract.
yeah,
Everybody
King.
out there watching, remember to share, like,
Bless up, bless up, bless
subscribe,
up, bless up, bless up,
follow
bless
your
up.
people,
Thanks for the
support your
support.
VI people.
Thanks
We
for
ain't
the
talking
support.
Jamaica. This
Thanks
VI
for the
business.
support. Thanks for the support. Support the VI. Love the
We
Jamaican.
out.